As you can see from this pile here, this is what I've been removing. It continues to pull out. With it comes some of the soil that was in the pot, and as the more you remove, the less you have in here. So I just keep pulling it until there's just about nothing to come up easily. You can see we're starting to find some lighter colored, less rotten pieces. These are not going to generate new growth, but they are, my hands are too dirty. They do indicate that we're getting closer to the new season's growth. There's no sprouts on here. There's no emergent leaves. Maybe, nope, that's rotten. Maybe you'll find some, but what will happen is that as you get down, you'll start to reveal some new shoots. This is a new shoot on a tuber that's running around this way, and you can see by the color, it's firm, very hard, not squishy. Oftentimes, well, always, the new shoots are protected by the winter from a sheath or an outer coating of growth. And when you pull that off, that will reveal this is a new leaf coming up here. It will come up and then unfurl, be your first lotus leaf for the season. So you can see down here, I've pulled out enough debris that pretty much all that remains is firm and white and new. So I have not quite enough soil. What I'll do in my large container, if you just imagine this bigger, is I'll then put in enough soil to cover these pockets where growth has been removed. When you're growing in the ground, you have to have enough room for the plant to have soil to grow, and you need to have enough room to have a water reservoir. So in a container like this, I use 2 to 3 inches of soil, and in a container like this, it'll be 4 inches of soil, 8 inches of water. So that reduces the amount of time that you have to add water. The worst thing that you can do to your lotus is let it dry out. So every 6 weeks or so, unless it's particularly dry, you can run a hose in there, fill it up, and be done with it. Growing lotus outside your pond also makes it easier to feed them. All you have to do is drop your fertilizer tablets in. Instead of having to push them down into the soil when it's in the pond, you don't want that fertilizer releasing out into the water. So you push your tablet and then you push the soil back over it. If this isn't in the pond and it's in your garden, you can drop your tablet in and the fertilizer's only going to be there. It's a super easy way to grow them, requires very little maintenance. I'm done for my season-long maintenance. Right here, that's it. A shovel of dirt and some water, and the next year's growth begins. So thanks for coming, and see you next time.